The kicker, Blake Groupie, set to start it. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill! Hey, 47, 26.
Dak going to put it up right away. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
What do you think? Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy first down.
Here we go, 47, 26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Back to the sideline and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. To throw, it's Rattler. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he will score. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his second touchdown of the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah! There we go, 26.
First down, Prescott. Now he'll run. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's Robinson. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide 8. Here we go, going to 54, wide 8.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one heads directly out of bounds. Going to mark it just on the other side of midfield. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Rattler now, back to throw. Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints will extend to a 10-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Second and 7.
Here we go.
Dak to throw. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score a point. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Kill.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, 10-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Demario Davis there on the play. That's over the middle and intercepted. The Saints have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
In motion is Hill. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Alvin Kamara. And when you think about his career, Mike, the fact that for 7 straight years he's over 1,100 yards from scrimmage, that's the consistency.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Here's Rattler. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back in on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And their lead will stay right where it is.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Okay, ready? Front row 80. Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Front row 18. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now is Rattler. He'll get this out, too. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. On second down, it's Dak. He's going to tuck it and go.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go! Right side! Here we go, 46! 26!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. Prescott now. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. The play action. It's Prescott. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Yeah!
Play action now. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
3rd and long.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Here we go, 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Here's a shot toward the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys are on the board. It's 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing is Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Now Rattler going to throw. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. Here's second and 2. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now Robinson gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go. And the Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one into the hands of Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The Saints will punt this one away. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10.
26.
Play fake. Prescott. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To throw, it's Rattler. This one complete to Hill. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. It's a give now to Kamara. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. He's got it. And the Saints move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey, 47. Everyone, kill. What do you think?
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one, deep downfield for Mingo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Rattler now back to throw. That deep for Olave. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Here's Rattler. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On third down, here's a run by Kamara. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Yeah!
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Second down, Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Dak facing third and long. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Whoa. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Here we go.
They'll give this to Kamara, running right. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. Third down, 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test... downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints will extend their third quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Still go 47. We're going to 53.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Whoa! And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Then we're going to 53.
Now Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. He's got it! And he will score! Game on! Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Throwing now is Rattler. That's It's going to be pulled in by Kamara. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making...
And he will score. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Kavontae Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 8. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide 8. Here we go. 46. Wide 8.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Cowboys.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Yeah, here we go.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be taken down. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. On the play fake, Dak. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. Kill.
They run over center with Robinson. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line, but now it's fourth down. They'll go It's Robinson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
Let's go now.
Shaheed in motion. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll go again here with Kamara. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. Here's Kamara. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. The Saints lining up in punt formation as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This is fielded well short of midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
They'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will cut it to a 2-point lead. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. On play action. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
46. Hey, kill. What do you think?
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go, 47.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. We are set for 4th and long.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait, take this. Here we go, 47. 47. Hey, kill. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.